There was a time when Okocha, Sunday Olise, Amokachi, Amunike, Kanowankwo, Uche Okechukwu rather, Terrible West used to play for the Nigerian national team. But have you know that the team that has won the Under-17 World Cup the most times is Nigeria? So you would think, won the World Cup the most times at Under-17 level, surely these players should develop into world-class players in 5-6 years' time. But we now have to contend with Nigeria, the holders of the Cup of Nations, not qualifying for the Cup of Nations. This is an amazing law. I believe this happened before, but this is another law where Nigeria are in disarray. You can talk, you can blame Keshi, you can blame tactics, you can blame this, you can blame that. I'm going to talk about the core of the problem. I'm not here to talk about tactics or which players were used. Should they have attacked? Should they play 3-5-2, 4-1-2, 4-3-4, 4-5? I'm not here about that. I'm talking about the whole pie, the core of the problem. And that is where the problem lies. This is the same country that introduced us to JJ Okocha, Kanowankwo, Sunday Olise. You know, players, footballers, Amunike, Amokachi. The Nigerian Under-17 team are the current holders of the Under-17 World Cup. They've won the Under-17 World Cup the most times. Either 3 or 4. So I need to try to comprehend how you have a country that have naturally talented footballers based on how well the youth teams do. So why don't these naturally talented footballers develop into world-class players? Why do you have an organization that gets disbanded, rebanded, you sack this guy, you rehire him? You have a football organization that keeps on getting sanctioned because they keep on involving themselves too much. You get politics involved in football as well. It's wrong. It's wrong. I don't understand this planet I live in. I don't understand a planet in which 2 of the supposed best footballers in the world don't have a World Cup medal. I don't understand a planet in which there are not that many individual superstars that inspire me to play football. I cannot live in a world in which you don't have Nigerian players that know how to dribble and know how to play. I can't live in a world where Nigerian play with one strike and do some wing play. I don't understand that. Nigerians dribble, Nigerians play football. Nigerians are naturally one of the best footballers in the world. Naturally. That was just what God blessed Nigerians with, was with the ability to play football naturally. But having the raw talent is one thing. It is refining it and developing it is another thing. You cannot tell me, if you put 6 guns to my head, you cannot tell me that Obi Jeremiah Mikel is the best midfielder you can find. You cannot tell me that. Because Obi Mikel is trash. He's complete garbage. What happened to those under-17 boys? What happened to those under-17 boys? Why haven't they been put into this team? At least 2 or 3 players. Why? I mean, one of the things that annoy me the most, if you want to really annoy me, mention experience. If you mention that thing, I'll just slap you. Say, oh no, it's about it. Oh, Mikel has experience. He's played in Champions League matches. He's played in. Don't give me that crap. Mikel, the guy is crap. I get that guy out of my sight. He's not the only culprit. But I like to use him as an example because people say, oh, He's a Champions League winner. He's a Premier League winner. He plays for a top club in Chelsea. Go and look at what he does in Chelsea. He does rubbish. He's just a guy from the road. He plays road football in Chelsea. The key thing here is that there is something wrong with the development of Nigerian football players from youth level to senior level. And I think it is extremely sad, it is distressing, it is wrong, and it's bullcrap that the powers that be do not take enough care in developing their young talents. What's going to happen to this under-17 World Cup winning team? What's going to happen to all these young guys? You see, because I told you, you go to the streets in Nigeria, you go to under the bridge, you go to Obalende, you go to Sokoto, you go to all of these places from the road. You see guys who know how to play football. Same thing in Brazil. You pick those guys from the road in Brazil, they will carry that cup for you. Don't even give me Germany. Take those boys from the road in Brazil, they will collect that cup for you in Brazil. They will collect the cup. They will collect that cup. Because there's something wrong. Because I didn't even want to do this video because I'm sick and tired of crap. I'm sick and tired of the same crap happening in Nigeria. Sick and tired of these corrupt bastards. Sick and tired of people who don't take enough pride into the well-being of the country, of the football team. It's annoying, it's wrong. The thing now is the reality is this. Nigeria are not going to be able to defend the Cup of Nations. That's reality. They're not going to be able to defend the damn cup that they won. Because they couldn't beat a team that plays rugby and cricket. Because you lost to Congo, Sudan. I mean, it's shocking because you can blame the coach all you want, but this is a team full of people that play in so-called European clubs. You can't beat Congo, Sudan. So I mean, I told you right now. I mean, I've been thinking about this thing and I say, you know what? I'm sick of this crap. You know what? I'm sick of this crap. Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Okay, you know what? I'm sick of this crap. This is wrong. This is the twilight zone. I cannot live in a world in which I don't have Nigerians who know how to play football. That's not the world I live. I cannot live in a world in which Brazil are not the premier team to go for football. We're living in the twilight zone where Brazil get beat 7-1 and Nigeria cannot qualify for the Nations Cup. And the two best players in the world do not have a World Cup medal. I don't understand this world. I'm a dinosaur. I don't understand this current modern day world of football. But the key thing is this. Something needs to be done to save Nigerian football, and it doesn't come down to the coach or the tactics. It comes down to an individual. Perhaps me. Perhaps have hope. Somebody to say we need. Look at what Germany did after 2000, after 2004, where they were not doing so good. They fully invested in youth development. There needs to be somebody who says, you know what, we're going to take all those boys from the streets, all those boys from the road. We're going to hire Dutch coaches. We're going to hire all these Oyibo coaches. We're going to hire some of these boys, and we're going to get the best Nigerian coaches as well, and we're going to properly have a properly well-defined youth system in our team. Okay, forget Europe. We're going to have home-based players, and we're going to refine this raw talent. And so therefore, when you have a Nigerian football team, I want to see at least 5-6 home-based players. Well, in fact, I want to see at least 5 home-based players who have been properly coached and refined. Okay, this Euro-based rubbish is nonsense. I want to see those boys from under the bridge. I want to see those boys from the road. Bring those boys in the road, refine them, and want them in that space. I told you, at least 5. Minimum 5. 5 of those boys home based in that team. Okay? Because I've had enough of, I play for Chelsea. I told you, I don't, all this European, because you play for a European based team, you think that you can now do Yanga and start to puff your chests into. I told him I don't have that crap. Something needs to change. And if anybody cares about the green, white, and green, the well-being of this country, because they're not more important issues. One more important issues: Ebola, which Nigeria have sort of quieting down for the time being, Boko Haram, as well as violence, corruption, and poverty. So they're much more important things. But the development of football, it feeds into everything. It feeds into everything. It's called organization and taking care of your sports, your education, your medicine, your transport, and the way your country is run. Everything requires care. Because you look at how Germany run their sports, how Germany run their business, how Germany run their country, it's all efficient. So within anything you do, everything is important. And there needs to be consistency into how you run every single aspect of your country. Get organized, get focused. Because we all know what NFF stands for. No fucking focus. Get focused, get organized, and sort out this crap before I have to do something drastic. Please. Mikhail.